Hail Biafra! This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment. Our Prime Minister remains the equation his enemies cannot solve. Even the enemies of Biafra, they are stunned by Simon Ekpa. He is indeed your end. See how confused those that hate Simon Ekpa sound when they are discussing issues about Biafra. Listen to this conversation and I'll be right back.
Let the Nigerian government look at him, tackle him headlong. He's on his own. When IPOB say we are going it this way, he will say this way. When IPOB say this, we are going this way, and Emma Powerful, the spokesperson of IPOB, has always been saying, Simon Ekpa is not part of us. Any instructions is given. Do you know that?
But all that are rhetorics. The people listen to his propaganda. They listen to his campaign. I watched one video.
He said it's rituals in what he said.
No, they obey him when they sit at home and don't sit at home.
When they now said the men
have they not been sitting at home?
But this the more powerful, the spokesperson, they continue saying, telling people don't obey this.
Exactly, people are obeying. People are obeying in the sense that he has not been able to stop the influence of Simon Ekpa. Because one,
who do you want to stop? Who do you want to stop?
No, there should be a counter-propaganda.
He has the propaganda comes in.
And he has succeeded?
The propaganda comes in. Don't you that the man tell people what they want, what they need.
Don't want to hear.
What they want to
That's the point I'm making.
I mean, but talk of IPOB setup administration, they are not part of it. They have
disowned
for a long time.
Okay, so why is it that his propaganda is still very potent?
One is that if Nnamdi Kanu has been released, because that is what people are saying, releasing Nnamdi Kanu. He is not even talking about releasing Nnamdi Kanu. He's not in that direction. He's saying that nothing will stop him to do what he wants, not even when they release Nnamdi Kanu. But most of the reason why people still obey what he says because Nnamdi Kanu is still at large. So if Nnamdi Kanu is I'm not in Nigeria, I don't need to discuss about Nigerian issue.
Yeah, the Biafran. Oh, that is his position. That is in Mapa's position.
Yes. Okay. So I'm not in Nigeria. I don't need to discuss Nigerian issue. So
why is he discussing it?
These are things that they are coming in.
Yes.
When you are not a Nigerian and you now went into Nigerian issue, it's most uncalled for. So you would have concentrated on agitation. You're concentrating on whatever is talking about Biafra and getting Biafra independent. So coming in to talk about Mr.
Nation that
it doesn't belong to. I mean, it's talking from both sides of his mind, one mouth. So most times people don't see him as being serious again in issues of what they ought to be. Because if he's campaigning against Usadima, we now know. If he's campaigning in favor of one particular political party, we will now say, yes, you are a member of this particular in Nigeria. When you are not in Nigeria, and you now come as a Cameroonian to come to talk about Nigeria, and this is your political preference, that is where we start from. Then going down to being Usadima and the problem he's having in Imo State, or his hometown, from his hometown to the senatorial district where he has had no problem. I mean, I personally, I used to tell the people there that they should look inwards and know what is happening. Because when they talk about this IPOB issue, the way Tolo, as the area where it comes from, is where the thing, when we're talking about, I'm talking as a human being, I'm not talking employed as a journalist or whatever. When you go to where Nnamdi Kanu comes from, it's very peaceful. You come to Imo State or where nothing is happening. But why this agitation more in August? You get to know.
Where's the Mapa from?
The Mapa is a ghost.
This man is a this man is actually empty. Oh, Emma Powerful is a ghost. That's what he said. Emma Powerful is a ghost, but he is supporting a ghost. He's not supporting real Simon Ekpa and real Nnamdi Kanu. All right, knowing fully well that Emma Powerful is a ghost, is a nobody, is just empty vessel because he speaks from both sides of his mouth. Now, moving forward from there, we are saying that Biafrans are no longer for Nigerian election. Yes, if you want to separate us from Nigeria, it is the best option that the Biafrans will welcome with two arms. It doesn't matter those that are still politicizing or that really want Nigerian politics. No, 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 no. Their opinion is no longer counting. It's no longer golden because the people in that region recognize the Biafra Republic government in exile, and that is why they obey it at home with every attention they have. Both men, women, children, adults, everybody obeys it at home. Who is heading this seat at home and Biafra Republic government in exile? It is Simon Ekpa. Yes, and that is what we want. We want referendum. Referendum should be conducted, and that is what we want. But if you, in turn, say referendum will never or will not be conducted, then self-referendum, of course, that government will be telling us what we will obey. It is a force. It is a government. And when it issues an order, we have to follow to the latter. And that was how Sit at Home went viral and highly and widely obeyed by all, including the politicians themselves. That was why Akpabio said, well, if this Simon Ekpa is who you are obeying, then he's the governor of the southeastern region, okay? He's the governor. Hence, you as a governor will say a thing, and the people you claim to be your followers don't even follow you. You don't even have followers. Obviously, on Monday, all your followers that you promise heaven and earth, that you threaten fire and brimstone, they still sit at home. Next Monday, they still sit at home. For 2 whole years now, they have consistently and persistently obeyed sit at home. Then what are you talking about? That region obviously have their own government that they obey, and that is Biafra Republic government in exile. Moving forward, what do you think will happen next? It is simply self-referendum. And after the collection of data, like our Prime Minister said, data will be collected and then we will know and we'll start the count. When we get up to 20 million people, we go. All right? 20 million people can make a nation. Of course, it is not by number of people, it is by the